1 minute. So I'm answering to Hungry Guy. So what we say, Ghost's got nothing to do with anything under 18, right? What he is saying is from 18 up over. I am saying once that man has been let off the hook, who's to say that he doesn't say, fuck this? That was a bit close for call. I'm going to go younger to somebody who's going to be terrified of us and do whatever there. That's because people
don't just become
because predators normally have a preference and normally they stick to that preference.
No one just suddenly becomes a...
Right, can I just explain now so we're all on the same page, then I can leave, please?
Yeah,
right.
Go on.
Hungry Guy, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Danielle, yours, no, you don't. You talk about something you know nothing about. I've just explained to Andrew and Pearl, you don't know what you're on about. Danielle, I don't find these guys on Telegram. They're on a website where they know exactly what they're doing. They came on that website to speak to young girls and pay them for intercourse, yeah? You know exactly what they're doing. It's not a myth to them. It's not like they've been entrapped. You know exactly what they came to do. I didn't entrap them. They were already there. They were already willing to pay money to girls to have sexual intercourse with them, and that is that. Just because you get caught in the process and the wife's going to find out, they lose out on 50 grand. And
do you understand, though, Ghost, where I'm coming from with
I do, but he's not someone that's ever crossed my mind until you brought it up, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I do understand it now. But it's never crossed my mind.
Well, but please believe me, who's ever come across and told you I mentioned you on children with bare-faced liars. I have never, ever, you've always gone from 18 up over. Not once have I ever mentioned you on the children. I have said about them people, if everything, fuck me, that was a close quarter, I'm going to go younger where they're going to be terrified. I mentioned it, but not in your name.
Yeah, but Pal, I could easily go and pay an 18-year-old prosy and do whatever I want with her. Why would I care about, why would that be an issue?
Because it's
the
married.
only reason, if it's an issue, if I was to pay an underage person to go and do things with them.
That's disgusting.
You're pretending to be an underage person, Ghost.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
yes,
not.
You are.
You've got to... You can't even be on the website if you're under the age of 18. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because we don't have people, young kids like that 9-year-old that came on live and was getting gifted so many by men. Yeah, because she can't come on live. She's not under the age.
You have to verify your identity. So what are you talking about?
So how did that 9-year-old come on live? Okay,
it's not. I don't get them from TikTok. What the fuck are you talking about? You know
exactly what you're doing. Don't get me wrong. Big up, because
you're a sugar daddy website. You fucking shit.
No, you're exposing the wrong one. But at the end of the day, you are profiting of someone underage person's trauma.
They're not underage, mate. They're not underage. You're screaming. I am jealous of you. Do me a favour.
Guys, you really have no idea. I save lives. I save lives. That's what I do for a living. Trust me, mate.
I've got a lot of respect for you. Have a good night, love.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Angie, good night.
Anyway, I've said what I had to say. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Okie doke, baby, bye.
Hi, Pearl.
Everybody, nobody, not once have I ever said Ghost has done anything under the age of 18. I haven't. So who's ever took back to Ghost, you're a born-faced freaking liar.
Pearl, can I just have another spin on it?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't think it's underage. I don't like anything like that.
Sorry, don't look so glum, Angie. You sat on 11.
Oh, no, I'm okay. I was...
Go on. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, Sorry, what I don't agree with is I work in addiction. I work with the people in addiction and stuff, and majority of women are talking to these kinds of men, and majority it's funding their addiction. So I just think it's a bit shitty to be kind of taking advantage of that. So it's taking advantage of them women who are vulnerable, who haven't had any opportunity but to go to these websites and get the money for their addiction. I just think it's a little bit... I just don't agree with it, to be fair. He's making money off vulnerable women, basically. But vulnerable women are using these sites, S-daddies, that's what you call them.
Sorry, who's ever sent us the WhatsApp, just Nana, piss off. To Angie, say it in your words. Say it in your words before she gets blocked and deleted. Just
it might be a fake account, though, might be a fake
whoever it is, just say it in your own words. There you go. Block her account, please, if it's fake or real. Thank you.
Hello, Pearl.
Can I please just finish what I was saying?
Oh, sorry, darling, I didn't realise. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I've been listening to this and I just don't agree. Like, a lot of women I work with who are very young of age, 18, 19-year-olds, have been taking advantage of these men just because they've got money. And for a man, like, for Ghost to be like, oh, well, yeah, goodbye, and just take the money, we're not really dealing with these kinds of men that are literally driving these vulnerable women into addiction still. I just don't agree with it. That was just like another spin. I don't think I get what you're saying.
Sugar daddy's not driving anybody into addiction. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. Being a sugar not driving.
I work in addiction and a lot of...
Yes, I know, but how many of them people who's in addiction, I'm not being horrible, I don't know. How many of them has got sugar daddies, like, who's millionaires?
A lot. And I work in addiction and I know that they have.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. Can I say something?
Hello?
Can I say something? So basically, Ghost isn't the sugar daddy. He's a woman on her account. He's hidden behind a woman on her account. Yeah, so you were trying to say that, just that he's trying to lure girls when he's not. If you listen to
hold on a minute. One second. Let's not get this live twisted. Ghost has been a decoy. Then the dirty tramps that is into young girls, like women, is the one that's contacting Ghost, right? So then Ghost outs them for whatever evidence he's got, and that's where he's claiming off it, right? That's Ghost's thing. Listen, me personally, myself, like I've just said, you know my opinions. I'm like a broken fucking record. But then what I'm trying to say is when that person gets a free pass, which they shouldn't have because they shouldn't be breathing, as well as if Ghost wants to take the money, fine, right? But they shouldn't have a free pass. Then that person would think, fuck this, I'm going to somebody younger who'll be terrified. That is my point.
Can I just say something there? I've followed Ghost for a while, and one thing, he's always been upfront about what he does.
Exactly.
Always been upfront. He's commonly stated he's on the run for this. He's on the run,
yes,
and he's never hid.
I'm not going on about that.
Yeah, he's never hid the fact.
When I realised from the age it went up for, then I'm saying, not about anything else. Nobody's getting me point. It's giving that person, yes, take the fucking money off them, give them a good hiding, and then go and hand them in.
But like Dylan said, if he gives one person a good hiding, there's another 100 people that are going to get away with doing what they're doing.
You've got to be on all of their cases and all in a fortune, but as well as becoming the best fighter up and down. That's what I'm saying.
But also, he's on the run for it.
He's on the
run for it. He has got the most kindest heart. He would help anyone with this money.
Exactly. He's helped charities out and everything.
You're not letting me speak.
A lot worse. Yes. Meet up with them. Get what you've got to get.
He doesn't meet up with them.
And then hand them in.
He doesn't meet up with them.
Let her speak.
He doesn't meet up with them.
Who's telling me to let her speak?
You shut the fuck up for us. We're trying to talk to you. You just keep overriding us when we're trying to be nice about ghosts.
You're asking people to come in.
You're telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, damn right, because you're not fucking
out and out. Thank you very much. My platform. Piss off.
Hiya, Pearl. Can I just say, what's really griping my goat is the fact that he's coming up, and it's as though it's normal activity. What he's doing, it just seems as though he's bragging about it.
Right.
And like you're saying, the fact is, these men are then going on and free. It's just blowing my mind. And £9 million, if he's actually made £9 million.
Nothing about him with the money. Good on him. Good on him for getting the dirty trams, but then get whatever you're going to get, kick the shite out of him, but stop him in his tracks.
Most definitely, I totally agree with you.
If you're sending him anywhere, send him wherever. Do not give him a free pass. Do him some damage as well.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with you.
What do you
That's what
say,
gets me
Angie?
is the fact
Angie, what's
he's taking the money and not
Come
doing
on.
anything. But 9 million, I know what you're saying about regards.
1 minute. Angie, what's your opinion on what I've just said? Yes, if these people are that much of dirty fuckers, take the money off them, knock the shite out of them, and then take them to either the legal possession.
Yeah. When I spoke to Ghost, I thought basically what he did. I know this sounds.
1 minute.
I know this sounds very wrong, but I thought
They keep dropping me.
1 second, can I just speak for a second? Sorry. When I spoke to Ghost, I thought what he did is you can actually call him and say so and so about my child. I say child, it's of legal age, but still a child, in my opinion. And then he did something, I know it sounds wrong. As in he sorted them out. That's what I first thought. And then I thought, okay, that's not bad. But then I just realised, no, he was just actually blackmailing these guys to and to giving him money to and if they didn't give him money, he's going to out their affair, to the wife and family. That's what he's doing.
And rightly so. Listen,
you're about to drop
1 minute,
me all the time,
me
Nick,
baby,
top
1
of the
minute.
talk.
Just wait on me head. 1 minute. Listen, I'm not saying none of that, but even if Ghost is out to these people, right, who think just because they've got money, they can do what the fuck they want, right? Get hold of them.
Sam Walker's trying to get in, Pearl, by the way.
Take what you can off them. Take all the money. Take all the money off them. Knock the fuck out of them, and then let them be gone.
Well, that's what I thought he did. Yeah, that's what I thought he was doing. I'm not going to lie,
You know what, pal? Sorry, I was going to have my say, but I've been waiting for you to solve business day, so I'm going to keep out of this shit show. Take care. Ta-ra.
Sam Walker's trying to get in. I don't know if
he's in. I've put him in. I don't.
Pearl, I've been dropped 3 times for trying to talk.
No,
Are you mad?
listen, Pearl, drop Dave. He's going to get the banana.
Say yes, out. What I'm saying is, listen, nobody fucking listening to what I'm saying is, let Ghost get whatever money he wants off him, kick the shite out of him, and if he's not breathing in the morning, good on him. But don't fucking give him a free pass to send him on somewhere else to a younger child.
That's exactly it. When he first came up and said that he was, what I do is, I thought he was going to say, he kicks the shit out of them and what have you. He doesn't just take the money and run.
It's not a young child. We're going to say young adults. I think we might get the wrong end of the stick.
Bless you, Pearl. I'm off now. Thank you.
See you
I'll add a little bit of clarity to this, Pearl. I completely get what you're saying, Pearl. Completely. But the problem is that the majority, 99% of these men are in a different country, which is the US. Right? That's the issue. So it's not like Ghost can just get to these guys because they're in the US. Do you know what I mean? So that's the problem. But so the next best thing is just to extort them, which is obviously what he's doing. Effectively, that should hopefully teach them not to do it again, because they'll be more paranoid of speaking to someone in the future in case it happens again to them. Do you know what I mean? Because all these people, and Ghost has already said, if any of these men had ever said anything about children, he would immediately send it to the police, which is obviously the right thing.
Oh, that's all I ever asked from Ghost. There you go, my Sam. Yeah. That's all I want to know. Because these dirty tramps, think about it, they'll be thinking, I've got a fucking free pass on this, I can go and do what I want. They want hot oil and put in a room with the parents and never coming out again. I'm sorry. That's what they want. Yeah. 1 minute, whether there is. Fuck's sake, man. Keep talking.
I completely got your point, what you were saying. I was listening to it before when Ghost was actually in the live, and I completely got your point. But the problem is, as I said, because these guys, 99% of them are in the US, that's the issue. So the next best thing is what he's doing.
I've never thought of that. I've never thought of that.
Don't listen to that. Don't listen. Because he is extorting these money out of these guys.
Yeah, and the guys fully deserve it. The guys fully deserve it because
then once Ghost has got whatever, and listen, I know there's no grasses involved, but there's difference of being a grass when it's needed to be. Then I can put somebody onto them. That's the difference, because you're giving them a free rein, Sam, to go and do what the fuck they want to somebody else.
Regardless of how you see it, and I said this to you, Sam, is it still blackmail? He's still making money out of this.
I'm not on about the blackmail bit, Angie. I'm not on about the blackmail. These dirty tramps, for a start off, wants to come in. Listen, what I'm saying is, right, Ghost getting the money. And then the dirty slobs, what they are, feels, fuck that was a close call. Right, I'm going to go somewhere younger. What I'm trying to say is, let Ghost do whatever the fuck he wants. He's getting them out the woodwork, right? He's getting
Prepare to park your car near Coyote, Africa. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
Oh, he's getting the money off them, right? But then he's stopping it dead. And that's when he's letting these dirty whatever go somewhere else.
Pearl, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that he's...
No, he's letting them have a free rein, Angie.
He's making money out of these men. He's making money. Come on. Of course he's making money. Of course he is. He needs out the woodwork. That's what I'm saying. He's giving them... The only wrong Ghost is doing is giving them a free pass to go on, and that's when they go underground and they go younger. And honestly, I swear to God, honestly, nobody's getting me point here.
But here's the thing, when Angie said Ghosts making money, well, good on them, because at the end of the day, these guys deserve to have every penny taken from them for what they do. So, and that's the thing, and as Pearl said...
No, that's wrong.
So you think that these dirty old men should have money?
A lot of these men don't care. A lot of these men, though, Sam, have a lot of money. They don't care about the money they're giving. Yeah, I just feel it's making money out of these victims.
He will no, but he's not. How is he making money out of the victims? He's literally calling out these fellas, and then hopefully they won't do it again. But as Pearl said, in certain situations, there's not wrong with going to the police in terms of if these guys turned out to be like wanting fucking if you're interested in kids, that's when you do go to the police, because that is not grassing.
Yeah.
And then Ghost has made it clear he would go straight to the police if any of these men said anything about children. But like at the end of the day, they deserve to have every penny taken from them. The government are criminals. It's just another act of fucking everyone's fucking making money some way. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? You make money off TikTok.
Sam, really, if you're making money out,
but really, Sam, they're not. None of these guys are committing a crime, are they? All they're doing is trying to have an affair. That's all they're doing. But like you said, like I said,
why go so young? If he's fucking 50 or 60-year-old with a wrinkly old God knows what, why are they going so young? And they're over
the age of 16. They're 18. Ghost has made it clear that they're 18 years old. That's an adult. An 18-year-old is
and go for a fucking child.
There's nothing to say that anything like that can happen. There's nothing to say that anything like that can happen on TikTok or anything.
Are you for real? So a 60-year-old man is interested in an 18-year-old. Piss off. Who's to say he won't go for a 16? Get out of here. So really you're complaining what's going on.
This is hilarious.
I have it all the time in the celebrity world. In the celebrity world, you'll always find a man that's about 60 with a 20 or 30-year-old. You know what I mean? It does happen a lot. But what Ghost is doing is making money out of it. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. He's making money. Listen, the fact is, Sam, this Ghost does not give a shit about these 18, 19 and 20-year-olds. He does not give a shit.
They don't exist.
He's making money out of it.
It's a fabricated profile, but you've got to understand the bottom line is these are dirty old men who are cheating on their wives and they're getting fucking extorted. It's nothing wrong with taking money from them. If he could, he would give them a slap, but they're in the US, and that's the thing, that's the problem. But it's but yeah, that's all I thought I was coming to say. There's nothing wrong with what Ghost is doing. He deserves a medal for what he's doing.
No, I don't agree, because he's giving them a free rein, Sam, to fucking go somewhere else. No, I don't agree.
You not think
chilling off him and kick the shite out of him. But don't give the free pass to go
you not think these men should be named and shamed? And instead of taking the money out of them, should be named and shamed.
Yep. Older men normally go
you not
with...
think the family should
I'm not agreeing with Sam there. I'm not agreeing with Sam. Yes, take the fucking money, but don't pass them on so they go younger. I'm sorry, Sam. I don't agree with you.
I've got younger women.
I think everyone needs to wake up.
1 minute, everybody. 1 minute, Angie's talking. 1 minute.
One second. I think everyone needs to wake up to what's happening here. These men are taking money, from these dirty old men, right? Okay, to keep their mouth shut. Wake up, You've got the celebrities,
I agree.
That's all about money, right? It's
not to give them a free pass.
Wake the fuck up, And I said it to you also, Sam, as in that this Ghost Promotions, he's taking money to keep his mouth shut. You don't give a shit how old they are. You don't care about any of that. He's taking money for them. It's all about money.
You know, the rich and famous, when they think they've got that much money, and like I said, 50, 100 grand is sweetie money to them, and I mean sweetie money, right? Why should they be allowed a free pass just because they've got the privilege of having money? That is my point.
Can I do a confession here right now? I'm going to confess.
Who keeps letting this fucking Jane, honestly, please,
you are not letting me speak.
Can I just say one more thing, and I'll shut up and let other people speak here. I'll shut up and let other people speak. I was considering doing that same kind of business as what Ghost is doing with people that are having an affair. And it's blackmail. That's what it is, blackmail.
Hey, Angie, keep the platform going. Angie,
money.
Keep the platform. Angie, keep the platform going. I'm just going to have a puff of me, Granny.
Okay. So what I was saying, me and my ex, we was going to do the same kind of business as Ghost, right? But we weren't aiming at 18 or 19 and 20-year-olds. We was aiming at, people that have an affair, and it was based on, what he's doing, and that's what is blackmail, to get money out of men having an affair, right? Rich men, okay? But listen, I don't buy it. Sorry, I don't buy it.
Older men go.
I don't buy it.
Older men usually go with younger women, not children, women. It's an ego boost. It's the stroking their own ego. And when a man goes with a minor, that is a preference. So they're not going to go with somebody who is a woman, i.e. 18 to 20. If they want to go with minors, they will go with minors.
Yeah, can I just say,
because
guys,
it's a preference.
One day, sunshine, stop, wait. We're not talking about minors here. We're talking about a legal age of 16 upwards, right? Or 17. It's not even the 16.
What I'm saying to you, Angie, is they won't go. These men will not go to minors because a peddler's preference is a child. It's a preference, right? So they will not go with somebody 18 to 20. They go with.
You've got to remember, guys, it's not about age. There's no age here. Because 16, 17, 18 is legal age, Even though it's morally wrong, it's an illegal age. It's about blackmail. What we're talking about is blackmail. Regardless of how old that person is.
No.
16, wait a minute, whether they're 20, 30, 40. It doesn't matter. We're talking about blackmail.
No, what I'm saying is people that will go for people either 18, 17, 16. Yes, it's legal, right? Listen, I don't blame Ghost for what he's doing there, right? But what I'm saying is don't let him go. Either if you're in close quarters with him, absolutely pummelize him, right? And then pass him on to where you never see the fucking light of daylight again. That's what I'm saying is because he's giving him a free rein to go.
Someone in the comments at Pearl just said I was going to do it. Yes, I was with my ex. But we're talking about adults, not 16, 17, 18. Now, I don't know if that's a little bit of manipulation there by ghosts, by saying, well, no, I'm looking at 16, 17, and 18.
You'll have to put them in the corner.
And that could be a bit of manipulation there, do you get what I'm saying? Because I was looking at that kind of myself, you know what I mean? Where you can actually blackmail someone, and does it make sense what I'm saying, Paul?
No, I get it, but I get where ghosts coming from as well. I don't agree. That is the only thing I don't agree on is giving these people a free pass. Listen, Angie, I swear to God, and I promise you, and I really mean it, you don't understand if we was into trouble for that, you'd spend the rest of your days, and I want to say it out loud, you'd spend the rest of your days in a prison cell for them. You would.
Can I ask you a question, Paul? Do you think Ghost is telling the truth when he's saying it's 18 up, 18 years upwards? As in, do you think it's just into that, when I feel that someone's having an affair with someone, is just going to get money out of them, regardless of how old they are?
I don't know. Ghosts will have to answer that question. But for me, it's still leading on to younger people. That's my point I'm getting.
Is he not a decoy?
Yeah.
I get this impression, Pearl, that with ghosts, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're having an affair with someone, he's going to find out about it and blackmail that man and get money out of it. I don't, all this bullshit about is it's only 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. I think it's a bullshit.
I don't know, but I do know, for me, if they're willing to go to 16-year-olds, they're definitely not going to be fucking hung up on going for a year or 2 or 3 years younger. That's my point.
Sorry, I just popped up.
I feel Ghost Promotions pulling on your heartstrings.
Sorry, Angie.
I think he's pulling your heartstrings. I think he looks at everyone that's having an affair, regardless of how old you are, as long as you're an adult.
We need to, and that's my point.
Yeah. Sorry, Angie, I only quickly come up. I'm going to drop in a minute, but I obviously come up because that woman infuriated me, the one who said about the 18, 19-year-old girls that it's a legal age. I've got an 18-year-old daughter, and I know I would go mental if I knew that a 60-whatever-year-old was trying to contact my daughter, because in my eyes, that is morally wrong. If you get what I'm saying, like, why would somebody of that age want to have contact with an 18-year-old?
Go instead of putting it to the right directions. Who are we to say that person, that dirty tramp, will not go for a younger person?
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say, Pearl. I honestly believe with Ghost Promotions, he doesn't care about how old that person is, whether they're 16, 18, 13, 40. I think he what he does, because I was thinking of it with my ex, well, I'm not going to lie, a long time ago, many years ago, that you can actually, blackmail men that have an affair with women, they have children, they have a family, right? It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter. But he's pulling on your heartstrings right now. And by saying, well, I'm only looking at women have these men that go with 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds.
I understand where you're coming from.
Does he?
I totally understand where you're coming from. But listen, we have to take his word. He's going from
I don't believe
16, 17, 18 up over. But what I'm saying is, how can we take the word of the other person that they're not going fucking younger? And I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe it.
Can I just say, right, when Sam came in, he turned around and said that most of these men are from America. Well, isn't the age of consent in America 21?
Yeah.
So these girls are underage.
I think it's 16, Nikki.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's in this country.
No, that's a drink of smoke, yeah. But I think the age of consent for sex is 16.
Yeah, I don't think it is in America, Angie. No, I don't think it is.
Oh, I don't know.
I actually don't know about America.
It is 21 in America.
Listen to me, it's fucking wrong. End of it. Wrong.
People are saying someone said it's 18. 18.
Well, even if it's 18, then he's having 18-year-old girls But in America, if you sleep with a minor, it's called statutory rape.
Yeah.
So, like,
Say that
18
word,
year olds. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, statutory rape applies in this country as well, under the age of 16.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm on about.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying that he said that
Ghost
they
is
men
saying-
from America.
Ghost is saying
I think ultimately,
18 over. 1 second.
Yeah, no matter what, I mean, what Ghost is talking about, what he originally said was, what I believe was that he was talking about girls that were underage and he was blackmailing men, and then he kind of upped it to 18 plus. Not too sure if anybody else heard that, but
What's that?
It's just all a bit weird the way this is coming across, that it's kids that are involved.
No, I've never. Listen, I haven't mentioned.
How can you give me powers?
No, my Kelly. No, we've all got enough what you need to do. You don't have to drop anybody from the boxes. It's fine.
Okay.
Right. What I'm saying is, Ghost has never mentioned anybody under the legal age. So for me, I have to take that as face value. What I am angry about is that is given that person free rein to go lower and underground. That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, because isn't what he's doing is he's taking the money, but then setting them free to then set up another account under another name.
That's my point.
Yeah,
That is
and that's where it's wrong.
Yeah. That's my point.
I think what people need to
realise.
Yeah, I think what people need to realise what he's doing is he's just blackmailing these men, and that's it. They're having an affair regardless of the age, and he's saying, "I'm going to tell your wife because I know where they live. I'm going to tell your wife and your family," and that's what he's doing. Regardless of the age, whether it's 16, 17, 18, 30, 40, 50.
I agree. But what I don't agree with is giving them a free pass to say, that's it, I've had your money, go the fuck and do what you want.
Oh, no. When you're blackmail with these men, I know a lot about it. When you're blackmailing these men, believe me, you don't care what they do.
Everybody who's just come in, by the way, Angie is doing this debate tomorrow, so we'll all be in Angie's.
But pal, well, you don't care. After they've got the money, you don't care what they do.
This is my point. This is my point, Angie. This is what I'm trying to say to you. They've got that money, and that money to them is sweetie money. If you're multi-millionaires, however much money, say even £50,000, £100,000, is sweetie money. And then you're thinking, thank you, Jesus, I've got off with that. Now I can go do what I want, but I'm not going to be concentrating on that age. I'll go where they're terrified. And that's where kids come into it.
Exactly. They may have started on one app, but what stops those men going on to other apps? With, like this, coming onto TikTok, where you only have to be 13 and
That's
above.
what I don't agree with. Sorry, Nick, Babby. This is what I don't agree with. So Ghost getting the money there, but then it's that's it. It's finished with it. It's done. Forward it on. Do something about it. Do something.
Exactly. He should be doing
don't come
something
across
about it.
right. I'm sorry.
No, you're saying it right, Bill. He should pass it on to other people, because at the end of the day, nothing stops those men going on to other apps where there are younger children, or could only be 18, 19, 20-year-olds. But just because they're 18, 19 and 20 doesn't make them not vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Not all 18, 19 and 20-year-olds act as 18, 19 or 20.
I totally agree. But
Pearl?
Yeah.
I just want to say, what do you expect him to do? Because he can't pass it on to somebody else if the bloke thinks the woman's 18. How's he going to pass it on to somebody else? And what they're going to do? Because you can't get prosecuted for talking to an 18-year-old female.
Right. Sam's just been in and explained. I didn't even think about it being wider. I don't know why. Listen, I'm not a full shilling. I'm a bit backward. I think everything's in close quarters, right? So I understand ghost hands is tied in certain things, but even still, to go from them ages, that person is got to be in some kind of contact with my sunshine to get the money. He's got to have some kind of contact, the right details and everything on this person to get the money. Why can't he then pass it on and say that this man is sending any little picture, should we say, that's sent through the internet that you don't want is classed as what do they call it? Revenge? Not revenge.
But he's encouraging it, Pearl, so he can blackmail him.
Well, no, he's not encouraging it. He is a
he is. Of course he is. Of course he is.
He isn't. He's a decoy. He's reeling him in.
He's encouraging it as an 18-year-old
Whichever way you talk about it, whichever way you say it, I don't agree. Because whichever way the outcome is, that person's still going underground and I don't care what you say, they're going for fucking something younger. That's my opinion.
Well, he's saying that he's coming across as an 18-year-old woman, well, young lady, right? So it's not them coming across. The only thing they're doing wrong is having an affair or talking to a younger woman when they're married, and that's why he's blackmailing them. So there's nothing really can be done, if you get me. There's nothing can be done legally.
No.
Apart from him getting done.
You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. If this is a dirty 50 to 60-year-old man looking for somebody that's barely legal, do not tell me there's not pred vibes there.
I know what you're saying, but he's not actually doing anything illegal.
Yes, by the law he's not. But what the fuck? Just how we said, somebody who's born 40, 50-year-old and that child's just been born, that is still, in my opinion, pred vibes. They are wrong and down and out. And I'm like a record. I'm not saying no more.
Well, even if he can't go to the police, he can pass it on to a hunting group or something like that, so the name is put out there.
Nick, can I, so is it Nikki, yeah?
Yes.
Can I say something? Yeah, you're talking about a peddler group on TikTok.
No, I'm not saying a peddler group on TikTok. But I'm saying
let me tell you something, Nikki. A lot of these hunters need to get their devices checked.
Yes,
I can guarantee you. Because you know what? There's hunters, right? They harbour peddlers, and that's a fact. They harbour some of these peddlers.
I agree. Look at that him who's been on tonight, saying he was from a peddler group, and then putting out why there's so many peddlers is because there's that many ex-children.
I didn't know that.
Let me tell you something, Nikki. A lot because my friend is my sister's a barrister, right? And a lot they're cracking down these hunters on social media, right? Because of their corruption and they're destroying cases. Their honesty. Just stop it. Yeah? Now let me tell you why I say stop it. Because you're destroying cases. You're putting it all over TikTok before it's been even brought to in the eyes of the court. Before they've been found guilty. It's been spread all over TikTok and all this shit. Because they want recognition. Hey, I did it. And
yeah, it's ego. A lot of it is.
Yeah, they're corrupt. I'm telling you, a lot of these hunters are corrupt.
I think they should be giving the detail. I think they should be giving the details over to the police. They don't have to put it all over anywhere. It's like they want to be important and that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do admire the hunters that don't go public and
the only hunters I admire are the ones that are not on social media. Like I admire them absolutely. When you put it all over social media before they got a conviction, you're destroying that case.
Angie, I didn't mean it on social media. I mean, find a hunting group that he would trust and pass a name on to them. I mean, I don't...
Just stop. Leave it down to the police. How about that?
Because they're 18, the police won't do anything.
Because they're 18?
Yeah, because
Well, how are they a peddler if they're 18?
Well, that's who he's going out. That he's portraying as a decoy. He's an 18, 19 or 20-year-old.
No, if it's
That's
an
it.
18
That's
year
why
old,
the police
it's
can't
not
get
a
involved.
pedo. And
No,
that's what
what I'm
Ghost is
saying.
doing. From the ages of the legal age, whatever the legal age is, that's where Ghost is going from. But what we're saying, these men, right, well, I'm not going to even call them men, these dirty tramps is going to go underground then, and that's when they'll target the younger ones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but the thing is, Pearl, though, I don't know if they will target younger ones, yeah? What it is, right, what's happening in this world, right, is that people are blackmailing men, right, that have got money, right? They've got money, they're having an affair with younger women. Regardless of their age, it's legally, you know, they're 18, 19, 20, right? It's legally, you know, okay, right? And these men are blackmailing them because they got a family and saying basically, I'm going to tell your family what you're doing, yeah, and as you pay up. And that's what it's about. That's it. They don't give a shit about these women. They don't give a shit about how old they are, whether they're 18, 19, 17. They don't care. They want money out of that man. That's it.
So
and then
these
pedo hunters, they disgust me because
I think that's what.
A lot of them are being prosecuted. They're being
That's what the crossover has been. I think that's where I've gotten confused with the whole thing, is that, you know, I think what Ghost has been trying to say, he's been getting into these sugar daddy, sugar baby websites.
Yeah,
and they're very, very popular. You get young girls over the age of 18 that try and hook up with older men for sugar baby kind of benefits, where they get handbags, shoes, benefits, all the rest of it. They go on dates and stuff.
There's been a documentary made of it, Betty.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's where it's kind of come across that some people are saying that Ghost has been manipulating these older men and blackmailing them, saying, oh, you've been chatting to underage girls.
These men are being dirty out.
No, not underage
girls. They are dirty old men. I get that. I understand that. But they're not underage. They are not under the legal age.
But then they've got a free reign to go underground then. Do not tell me, referring to the ages of 17 and 18, they won't go a couple of years younger. Do not tell me
they can, but there's different websites for that. That's a whole different demographic, Pearl.
Well, no, I'm not having it. I'm sorry.
But there's a whole different demographic. You can have people that go under the age of consent, and they're a totally different breed.
I think, Betty, what you're missing is
pedalos and all the rest of it.
That's their preference.
Yeah, and then you get the ones that are like in the 50s and the 60s, and they're like the young dolly birds with the slim figure and the perfect boobs and the long hair and 21, 22.
Can I just ask you, like, what's the difference between a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old? What difference is there?
Well, a year, and it's underage. It's wrong. I'm not talking about 15 and 16-year-olds. I'm talking about 18. Anybody under the age of 16. It's illegal.
Ghost says it's 18.
50-year-old.
Yeah, but even if it's 18,
look,
if you've banned from all 18,
21-year-old, it's not illegal. It's weird, but it's not illegal.
Can I just have my quick say? I feel with Ghost Promotions, what he's doing is he's blackmail. You know, he is blackmailing men to pay him. Right? He's going to tell their family. He's having
that's exactly what this is about. It is about blackmail.
I haven't finished, B. He's having an affair with these 17, 18-year-olds, right? Okay, they're not peddlers. Okay, they're not peddlers. However, that's all he's interested in is the money. And I feel he's putting on people's heartstrings on TikTok, where we're thinking they're children. They're not children, they're adults. Yeah, they're adults. He's trying to put on people's heartstrings. So I don't think Ghost Promotions give a shit what age they are. He's blackmailing new people for money. Simple as, regardless of how old they are.
And if he knows their names, Angie, on an 18-year-old website and tells them they have to keep off them, well, what website is he going to go on next? I mean, we
I'm not going to talk about children. That was the question I had from them, but...
Yeah, but we don't know where that man's going to go next. If he can't go on an 18-year-old plus site...
He'll probably just change his name.
No,
Then we don't know that. We could probably go on to the younger side.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we also not forget of Jimmy Savile? Yeah, where it was hidden because of money. Yeah, because of the money he had.
Exactly, money.
Money.
Like they feel like they've got the power of God.
Yeah, but the
They
power.
do anything, the untouchable, money.
Yeah, Rolf Harris. There's a whole list of them.
Oh, I don't know. Listen, it's just fucked up. That's my opinion on it.
Flip even more.
I don't have to live with you, there's no law.
You're doing this, you're wandering around this house and take people's devices.
How?
Because you have been.
Sorry. I've got a headache. Anybody who's wanting to come in the box, just say, because every time I'm clicking on it's just disappearing anybody. But I've had to look at this conversation, to tell you the truth.
I'm not gonna lie, they're ghost promotions. You know, if that was my niece that was 18 that's going for a man and he blackmailed that man and he paid him money to get away with doing whatever, it was my niece who was 18, 17, 16, because that's legal. Oh, wow.
And that's where I'm coming from, because it's close to home with me. Like I say, I'm going off the girls. I've got a granddaughter, 18-year-old, right? And please believe me, if anybody was doing anything like that, he wouldn't be breathing in the morning. Put end of.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Please, can we change the subject now? Let's play Kill Ride. Kill Ride is my Angie song.
Exactly that. You know what I mean? Money talks, innit? Money talks, and that's the whole thing.
That's what pisses me off. Why should anybody with money be able to do what the fuck they want? Again, the P. Diddy, all of their fucking pop stars and everything, because they've got millions, they think they're untouchable. Like, why? Think about if it was your child, if it was your grandchild, niece, sister, whatever. Think about it. It's wrong.
Exactly. There's a trial going on at the moment with P. Diddy. He's doing exactly the same. And money kept in.
So basically, if they've got no money, they either kick the shite out of, I can't say what I want to say on here, or they've gone to the police. If they've got money, they've got a free pass. Who's changed the boxes around? I don't like being in the box, big box. Let's put these boxes back to that way. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right.
Pearl, I'm going to drop down, but thank you for letting me up.
No, you're welcome anytime, baby. Anybody can get up. There's people waiting, and every time I click on, it clicks off. Let's see. Can I let somebody in? No, I can't. Yes, I can. Hello, have you got out to say? No. No. Warrior. Fuck off, for fuck's sake. Anybody else in the boxes? Let's see if somebody's got anything to say. I don't think so. Anybody want to say out? Say in the comments if you do. Drop them all and change the subject. Well, now I'm sick of hearing about it. You've had my opinion. You've had Angie's opinion. Everybody else's. And I think it's wrong. I do think it's wrong. Only part I think it's wrong is giving them the free pass. Let's get some randoms in. Well, we can't now because Angie's in my box. Angie, any last words on the subject?
About the ghost promotion.
Course you're getting it, you Kent. You've sent a 10k and you're still getting it.
I know.
Oh.
All right, ladies.
Hiya.
Bye.
All right, Andrew, right, Pearl, babe.
Hiya, baby.
Who's this? gone. He's gone.
I was just wondering if I could go back to the 80s night now and finish off with a bit of a light-hearted bit.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And you'll have to put it on because my neighbours, I live on the side.
It keeps kicking me out.
Oh, it's not that cunt again, Jim.
Pearl.
It's off.
Pearl.
It's out.
Am I right, Dad?
Pearl.
Oh, I thought it was about me.
They've been up and down more than me because
Pearl, you make me laugh. I'm glad. I love seeing you two together.
Oh, Angie's back. He's back.
I'm back. I'm here.
Underneath you.
I'm Steve, so it's nice to meet you.
Who keeps, right, mods, who keeps putting everybody in? Type in the comments.
And they keep kicking me out as well.
Yeah, they keep kicking you out.
It's not
Well, Angie actually wanted you. She said, where have you gone?
Oh, not me, because I haven't been in before. So.
Yeah, you fucking have. You've just been in.
Oh, yeah, but someone booted me out before.
Yeah, I know, but Angie wanted you. You don't understand how important you
Oh,
were.
right, I understand. Yeah.
Right, what were you going to say, Babby?
No, I was just saying, I love seeing you two together. You make me laugh, and I do just love you.
We love it. We love
When
it.
you start laughing, Pearl, you just crease me up. I can't help it. Do you know what I mean? I love you laughing. It's ace. Do you know what I mean?
Oh. We're the best duo on TikTok, for fuck's sake.
Definitely, I love you two together.
Yeah,
You are.
exactly.
Like them two comedians years ago.
Alexa, play Cool Rider on board with Steve. Alexa, play Cool Rider.
You're not quite sure how to help you, then share FIFA on Amazon Music.
Angie? Go on, Angie.
The ordinary boy.
Angie, where you go? Angie back at the big box.
It's the way I'm gonna be. It's the way it's gonna be. Give me a black motorcycle with a man coming out of the sea. In that night, I'll be going
Come on, Angie, with your brock hands.
Thank you. I'm going to go around this disco. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Let's change your boxes to the more big.
Guys, it's been this time. What's this pin?
Alexa,
I was just going to say, I've been watching.
Alexa,
You know,
wait a minute. Angie, how do I change the boxes so we're both big?
Oh,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Wait there. It's still fucking done the same, the bastard. Oh, fucking, if I get bananas, I'm on Angie's account. How the fuck? How do we do settings?
You put me in the big box. You got to take me out of the big box. I don't know. I'm not sure. No. Just try all the ones
come on,
there.
try and do it so it's two split big boxes. Play Money Talks.
Yeah, but you got to take. No, you put me in the big box.
All right, stay there. Angie, Money Talks.
Hold on here. You put me in the big box. And then Mom did half and half where me and Pearl was to get.
I want your money. I have no excuse. I just want you to use me. Take me and abuse me. I got no taboos. Make a trade with you. Do anything you want me to. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
That's it, guys. That's it.
Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you.
Hey, yeah, Pearl, you know what I was saying? You know who I've been watching? Who I've actually started to like a little bit. Oh, are you saying shush?
Turn it off.
Yeah, you know how I've been watching.
Right, my little chicken, are you good on your boxes or not?
No, Pearl, I was just going to say, do you know who I've been liking?
Who?
Guess.
Liking?
On TikTok. Who I've been watching a little bit.
I don't even know.
Have a guess.
Who have you been liking?
Liking, yeah.
I know you like Zach. I know you like Miss Remy.
No. I don't have no issue with Miss Remy, but it's not
Well,
Miss
she likes Dave, she likes Luke. G Crew.
No. Oh my God, you got who that just joined the live?
Who?
Oh, it's not. No, it's not that. Not Luke. None of that.
No, she likes Luke. Sophie.
Yeah. Nope. Let's go on. No.
Oh, just tell us. We know she likes Sam. She likes DG.
I like Sam. I like DG. I like Dave. I like Luke. I like Miss
Darren G.
Oh my God! How did you get that?
The comments.
The comments will just tell you that.
Yeah, we're in the same fucking comments. Darren G. Do you like Darren G?
Yeah, Darren G.
Yeah. Believe me, I watch him and all.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like him. You know what? I think he's an amazing guy, and I'll tell you why. He's changed his life. I understand he doesn't get all the time. I love Sam. I love Sam Walker, even though I might not agree with him at all times. Like tonight, I didn't agree with him. But however, I do like him. But I
like Darren G. I'll tell the truth. I watch him too. Us little weirdos have been watching the same people.
You know what? He's changed his life around, you know, and I respect that about him.
Do you know, there's actually, and I swear to God, and I mean this, listen, I like Sam, I like Darren. Their beef's not our beef.
I love Sam.
Listen, their beef is not our beef, right?
Yeah.
But I actually like watching Darren. I like watching Sam. There's nobody on this app that I can say who I do watch that I don't like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's quite a few I can tell you. Phil.
No, honestly, I really mean it. It's not that deep to me, my Angie. It's not. Listen, even to EQ, right? I'm not going to sit here and be a shitty ass and say, we all know what EQ does, right? We all know. Angie, you've spoke to her. Let's have a little bit of truth time. Right. EQ off the app is not EQ on the app. Do you agree?
I don't know. I'm not going to lie, I don't know.
Well, from my conversations, right, what I've had with EQ, she's not the same person on the app. I can't stand her, and I'll tell her that. I know she's a Kent, right? An absolute, proper, biggest Kent walking, right? But off the app, she is a totally different person. And off the app, not on the app, off the app, I have a lot of time for her.
Yeah,
right?
I just feel that because I haven't met her in person, I can't have that judgment. You know what I mean?
Listen, I do. Not at the minute, I don't, but me and her does have conversations, and she had listen, I'll tell you how it happened. Me and Luke were talking, we were on a phone call, because me and Luke will speak every day on the phone, same as me and Corey, me and Angie, now we're back friends, and that's how it was before. We'd speak every day, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Anyways, so this conversation, and is everything all right and whatever, and I said, it is, tell you the truth. I said I didn't even call her EQ. I said, Chelsea's got me the last little bit of thing that I need. And I said, Luke said, is everything all right? I said, everything's lovely. She was with her dad. She's fine. That was every moral word that I spoke. She took it that I betrayed her confidence, and I maybe shouldn't have said she was with her dad. I maybe shouldn't have said that. But, like, I never took it in anything wrong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But what I am trying to say is, it's like, listen, it's like Miss Red, right? I'm getting to Miss Red. Miss Red comes across on this app as all sweetness and light, and she's a pushover. Let me tell you something. She ain't no pushover. She is a little devil in disguise, and you upset her and fuck her off. And if we do something wrong, I don't know about you, Angie, if she's been on the phone to you, but I know if I do something wrong, just the tone of her voice, she will tell you like it is. She'll let you know she's not happy with you. And she'll say, oh my God, what a fucking predicament you've put me in, because everybody's going to come at me over that. I don't know if she's had this conversation with you, Angie. I don't know. But that's how she is. But she ain't no pushover. Luke doesn't scream on a, well, unless he's in a bad mood really, but he doesn't scream on the phone to you. So that's all a TikTok show. Miss J, I love her. We speak several times a day, and she's just adorable. Would you agree, Angie?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, I want you to be honest.
Yeah, Miss Red, sorry, I don't know, because I have spoken to her a couple of times off the app. Her first conversation with me and Miss Red was if I'm recording her. That was her first conversation. I was walking my dog and she said, Angie, I got to speak to you, but are you recording me? That's the first conversation.
And you know where that comes from as well, because Corey, listen, let's not, right, Corey, I don't know if you're listening to us, right, me baby, but even today, me, you and Angie's been on a phone call, right, and I love Corey, I do. I really do, genuinely love Corey, but you can't trust Corey, right? You don't know if he's recording you. But at the same time, what I say is, what you say on a telephone call, you should be able to say on a live.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I'll call everybody a fat Kent, ugly Kent. Kent's my favourite word. Even to you, Angie.
You know, Corey, I think it's a little bit similar to me. He's going to probably hate that. But, however, I just feel that with Corey, if someone upsets him, he's going to go on a rant. on TikTok, and that's what I do. I go on a huge rant. You know what I mean?
But we all do that. That's what I'm trying to say to you. But the only thing I don't like about, and I'll tell the truth, and listen, I don't know if you're listening, Corey, if you hear me chat, I don't know, right? You know this recording shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm dead set against it. Never, ever, ever will anybody hear me on a private telephone call put a recording up. I think it's scummy. If you think, even if you just think somebody's your friend, you shouldn't be doing that, right? Because
listen, I might say things that someone's I said this. Do I have the recording? No, because I don't have it.
I don't like that, honestly. Never, ever, ever. Even if I said it's all right because I've got that. Never in a lifetime would I record a telephone call. I don't know about you, Angie, but I know Corey does it. I know Alex Brigham's done it.
I don't know if Corey's done it. Has he done it?
Piss off, he plays them all the time. Are you for real?
I've heard voice notes, but not recording.
I know Levi does it. I know.
Yeah, but Pal, I've heard voice notes that Corey has played, but not an actual recording.
Exactly, but it's out and whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that. Because to me, that's absolutely scummy. And I'll tell the truth, that's absolutely scummy. Never in a lifetime. And even when things has happened in the past, I've said, no, this was said, but I've never actually come on and showed any messages. Never. I mean, I've got all the messages of when all the shit was going on for a whole year. I've got messages of what was said in a certain WhatsApp group, right? I have never fetched them to TikTok. I've gone to my solicitor, but I've never fetched them to TikTok.
Me and you have had a lot of beef. I've never outed anything because I've never recorded it. Never have done.
No, exactly, and the same here. I've never said out you said.
No recording.
But I hope there was never ever a recording because I have never ever recorded you.
I've never. Pearl, I can tell you, guarantee can I just say, Pearl, my niece's life, if there was a recording, I probably would have played it. I don't do doxing, though. I don't dox. As you know, guys, I'll never dox on here. So there'll be no purpose for me to record your conversation. Because I don't do doxing. Never have done.
But what I'm saying is, I always clash you. Listen, I know everybody says, you fucking this, that, and the other. I class Angie as a friend, right? Never in a lifetime would I ever... And me and Angie speak, don't we, Angie? Now we're back friends again, just like we did before, every day, 2 or 3 times a day, however many times. Never in a lifetime would I ever out anything Angie said to me.
No. Because never have I of you, ever.
Friends
you know
do not do that. They don't do that. To me, when they do, start showing messages saying this and said that and this and said that. Listen, it's scummy. And I've got no other word for it.
When I've said that Gloria said this and that, I don't record it because I haven't got the recording, so I don't record.
Angie, I couldn't be fucked. Because you know, if I've said something on a telephone call, this is a gospel, honest truth. Precious!
Well, the moment you need to record someone, the moment is you need to say goodbye to that friendship.
Exactly. No, what I'm trying to say is say anybody outed anything on a phone call from me, then I would just think you were an absolute scummy tramp. You were never ever my friend in the first beginning, right? Because I don't believe in that.
Listen, I've got to say though, Pearl, Pearl said this, Pearl's done it. I've never outed it because I've never recorded it.
No, I'm saying here.
I'm not saying it's not. I've never recorded it.
Listen, I wouldn't, right? Only when we've been arguing, I've said, oh, she's golden as lucky of a cunt. But in a joke. But listen, Angie knows I have a lot of time for her, right? A lot of time for her. And I wouldn't, you all know how I feel. Right? You all know how I feel. I absolutely love my Angie. And she could call me a cat or a pig to a dog. I still love her. Right? Look, when I was on me, travels.
Oh, I don't actually feel very well.
Do you not feel very well, me baby? Oh, no. Listen, when I was on that skydive, and I think it was my Frankie said, have you got a message for anybody? I spoke to everybody else. The only one I didn't speak to was my Angie, and I didn't want her, if anything happened to me, God forgive. And her thinking, Pearl didn't like this, because Angie knows I love her. We've got a special friendship, right? And yes, we may be at each other next week, but we're good for now. That's all I'm saying. Are you all right, me baby?
Yeah, I feel a bit sick.
Oh my God.
I've had that happen.
Have you just been sick?
No, I feel sick.
You feel sick? Do you want to go to the toilet a minute? We'll wait for you. Precious!
I got a bowl.
Oh, you've got a bowl. Are you all right, my baby?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Oh, Angie.
You know what it is, though, Paul?
Paul?
Feels like it's can't come. This hard got happen.
Oh, have you? You need Moprazole.
I'm gonna be a bad habit, man. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
I'm not looking because I'll spew. Oh, I can't look because I'll be sick.
I just.
I can't even look in your cunt. Oh, it's better out than in. You've muted yourself.
I just vomited everywhere. Oh God, that's disgusting.
That'll learn you with the fucking Prosecco.
I've not used the Prosecco. Oh, wow.
This is where we love.
I feel so much better now, though.
Yeah, good. Good.
Yeah, I've got bits in my teeth. I'm not gonna lie.
Please don't say there's carrots involved.
Yeah, there's carrots sunk in my teeth.
Has any chicken nuggets come?
Oh. I just threw up everywhere. Is it on my tongue? Oh my God. It's on my tongue. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to wash my hands, Bill. I feel so much better though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit.
You do feel better. Did you piss yourself?
No, I haven't pissed myself, but it's all over my top. I'm gonna wash my hands one quick.
I'll be sick, I piss myself. Every time I spew, I piss. Good job, I've got my swimming costume on. I had a damn down before now. I'm taking this off. It's cutting us like a fucking ribbon.
Unfair Angie's here. Oh my God. Let's hope I don't eat that, man, because oh shit, I've vomited all over my trousers. I didn't actually see that, look. All over my trousers. Oh, it's all over the floor. Did I vomit all over the floor as well? Oh no, it's everywhere. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to come back once I go, sorry.
Oh, Cozzy's off. I love her. Oh God. He honestly, even when we didn't talk, I used to watch her on my fake account and I'd roll about laughing. Piss myself. Oh, God. Sorry, I haven't got my specs on. I haven't got my glasses.
I didn't apologize.
Are you all right, me baby?
Yeah, it's all over. Oh, shit, I vomited it. Oh. I can help it because I just...
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
You made me feel sick. Make me feel sick. Honestly, I've just seen her trousers.
I've got the trousers. I just realised it's got a bit on the floor as well.
I could see the stairs.
Yeah, look, Pearl. I was sick everywhere. Look. Look, Pearl.
I can't see a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I don't want to sing.
That's really ill.
Honestly, I feel so ill. I'm just saying the trousers.
Yeah, I've got it's on the floor a little bit. I'll wipe that off in a minute. I can't get out with guys.
You know something? I don't do sick. I swear to God, I don't. I would rather do if somebody was absolutely ripped to pieces and there was claret everywhere. I don't do sick. I really do.
Yeah, I got a favourite sickness as well.
I don't do sick.
Listen, you going to bed now, Paul?
No, I'm staying up as long as you want us to, me baby.
Okay. Should we put some people in then?
Put whoever you want
to go to bed, you just let us know and we'll go out.
No, put whoever you want in.
I don't know. It's your life, Paul.
Is it my life?
It's your life, Paul.
Sorry. Mox, put whoever you want in.
He's swaying. Yeah, Pearl is swaying. Absolutely swaying. There are people saying the swaying, Pearl.
I feel absolutely sick. It's inside out. Inside out. I can't put the music on, and you have to, because...
Okay, I'll put it on.
No, listen, because we're on a site and there's kids next door.
Okay, what do you want me to play?
Oh, I don't want you to play anything, but I'm saying if you want the music on, you'll have to do it.
Okay, what do you want me to play then?
Go over to your live and we can play on yours and it'll be quieter.
What, is it going to be too loud here?
Will it be the same?
I don't know, probably. Can some other people get in the box?
Yeah, get in the box and come and have a crack.
Yeah, have a crack, guys.
Back. Yes, we're back together again. Hi there. Please, Angie, wait there. Are you on your own live or not?
No, I'm in the box.
Right, go live and we're coming over to yours.
No, we'll go live and we'll go live, do some battles.
Right, go on, let's get it interesting.
Okay, them. Okay, kick me out. How do I kick out?
No, stop. Oh, do I have to kick you out?
Yeah, I don't know how to get out.
Well,
okay, got it.
Right. Are you caressing me?
I can't get out. Okay, go out.
Is she caressing me? I haven't got a fucking clue how this works. Oh, honestly, I felt sick there just in her trousers and it's got spew on it. I wanted to spew my guts up, but I don't do sick. He's my Adam.
They go to...
Hello, me baby. Wait there. We're waiting for Angie coming in. She's just going live.
No problem.
She's just
How have you been?
And then she's coming in. I've just took my swimming costume off, my Adam. We've been having an 80s night. Can you see?
Love a bit of an 80s night. I've been watching the Eurovision.
But we had two bunches in. I'm waiting for my Angie. Hold on a minute. Where's she gone?
So are you and Angie all good now?
We all good. Listen, we almost love each other. End of. That's it.
That's good.
Where'd there, my Adam? Where's she?
I'm on my backup. I got too many warnings on my main. I didn't want to lose it.
I'm requesting Darren and he won't come in. Wait till I get my Angie in. 2 seconds, I mean, truthful. Here she is. I can invite her. I think I've invited Kamikaze.
Yes, Angie.
Hiya.
Hey, invite Daz in. Angie, invite him in because he won't come in for me.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Adam?
I'm starving, Angie.
That's beef.
Is it?
What is that? A beef curtains?
No, beef curry.
Is it, Angie?
Okay. Well, I don't like beef curry.
I just got a beef curry pill.
Oh, I love beef curry. It's my favourite. Oh, I've just tried to get Daz in, the little weirdo, and he won't come in.
Okay, let me see who's in.
I've just invited Sam, see if he comes in. He might have fell out with us. Hey, are you me, Bobby? I thought you fell out with us. Sam!
It's trouble. The double trouble.
You alright, Bobby?
They're all right.
You alright, my Sam?
How are you? You alright?
He's alright. He's good. He's good.
Say again.
I thought you said
it's nice.
Ghost!
Oh.
Ghost!
Tell
Ghost, he sent her a fucking 10k biff. I want one. Get me a fucking ship sent, you cunt.
Get you a what?
What?
Get you a what?
You've sent her a ship, send me one, please.
I did.
No, you never. You sent it to Angie.
I sent you both one.
You didn't. You did not. You sent her one.
Watch me coming you live now, and I bet it says 10,000. Watch this.
What was that? Oh, one pound, big up to whoever sent that then. Oh, see, so here's the thing. So everyone needs to accept that the happy to get gifts off Ghost on TikTok. But
I want all the gifts, my Sam.
of course, that's what
I want the gift.
Dedicated off these dirty old men in fucking.
No.
Where's come back,
No, Sam, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Sam. I want a 10k off my Ghost.
Share the live to Darren G.
It's alright, money's money, girl, as you know, it's fucking. So